Hi, I'm Scott. Welcome to GoldwingDocs. You got questions, we got answers. Episode 21 coming up next. All right, here we go. Another sunny day. Oop, there goes my questions. The first one is from C. Cobesco. I love your videos. Thank you, Mr. Cobesco. Question: how do you get all that hair underneath the helmet? Very funny. First off, I did get a haircut. Some people may have noticed it's not quite as long as it used to. I had to get a haircut because I couldn't fit it underneath the helmet. Honestly, I had my hair, I stopped cutting it, I think it was November of last year, and I cut it about 3 weeks ago because when I put my helmet on, after 10 minutes, my head hurt so much because I had so much hair. I'm like, I can't do this anymore. I was gonna try and grow it and get it really long, but you know what? If I can't put the motorcycle helmet on, then I can't have the hair. So I did get a haircut. I don't put, I had to all this goo in it to try to keep it out of my face. Can't have that either. So my hair looks horrendous, helmet hair like you wouldn't believe. But I know it's supposed to be a funny question, but seriously, I don't know how people do it. They have this huge long hair and maybe their helmet's not as tight as mine is. I'm not sure. My helmet was sized for when my hair was very short, so it is a genuine question and concern. Jerry T, where can you buy white plastic body panels for the right side 1990 Goldwing? The right side panel, right under the seat. I'm looking to buy a motor that needs one. It used to be that these things were like hen's teeth. They were extremely rare and expensive. They still are for the 4-cylinder wings, so much so that people steal them. However, Add-on Accessories, an aftermarket manufacturer for Goldwing parts, still makes these. If you go to CycleMax, you can actually buy these plastic panels, and they are painted white. You can repaint them whatever color you want, but they come white, and you can buy them brand new from there. And they are not obviously Honda OEM, but they are just like Honda OEM, and that'll get you going. Axel Jimenez, hello, I have an 05 1800. When it's in a traffic light, when it's at a traffic light or in traffic, the heat gauge rises to red. The fans work, but not enough to cool the bike down. I can ride for hours without stopping and no problems. Is there any advice you can give me, please? Yeah, this is an ongoing problem with the 1800s. So the 1800s, they changed the fans so that they blew air backwards. The problem being that when they blew the air this way, it was really hot on the rider's legs. So instead, they changed the fans so that they sucked the air in the side and blew them forwards outside the radiators, which is, I mean, fine. The radiator doesn't care which way the air is blowing. When you're riding on the highway at high speeds, you get ram air coming through the front and it's pushing through the radiators and coming out the sides. And at that point, the fans aren't running because there's sufficient air just from ramming in from the speed of the motorcycle itself. The problem occurs when you're riding at slow speed in parades or in traffic and that sort of thing, because your fans are running to push air forwards, but your bike is moving slowly and you've got air pushing backwards, and the end result is that no air is going. So it's a real problem, and it's not just you that's suffering from it. There are some 1800 owners who've tried, wiring their fans in reverse so that they blow the other way. Some people have put switches on so that they can force the fans to run, but there's really no good answer other than try not to ride at slow speeds in really hot weather like that, unfortunately. If other 1800 owners have come up with better strategies to try to keep their bikes from overheating when riding at slow speeds, please post them in the comments below. I'd like to hear them. Z-Little16 writes, I notice you have different case guards on your highway pegs are attached to. You have different case guards your highway pegs are attached to. So he's talking about these case guards right here that my highway pegs are clamped onto. Mine is a 97 and the bars curve out in the back, making it hard to reach even the pegs, let alone use them comfortably. Do you know if other Goldwing bars will fit or of good aftermarket bars? Okay, so yes, he's talking about, I'll put a picture here of, you can see how the the case guards actually come out and then they kind of bend out at the back. And that's tough because if it does come out of the back like that and you're riding along and you want to use your highway pegs, you put like this and the bar is actually jamming into your shin. It's really uncomfortable. That's nice that these bars don't have that issue. So these are not aftermarket. Honda actually changed to this style of bars in 1998. So all the 98, 99, and 2000 bikes have this style of bars, and the previous ones have the ones that come out like that on top and bottom, and they kind of out at the back. And I know those bash your shins because that's exactly the same style was on the 1100, and in my 1100 I used to have permanently bruised shins from those bars. So can you fit these on? Yes, if you go and find a set of these bars from 98 to 2000, they will bolt in place perfectly fine, no modifications required. So you can take your old ones off and bolt this style in place, no problem, same position, same bolts, same fasteners, everything. It'll work just fine. So if you want to have those on your bike so you don't bash your shins, go around and check for a set of those. I don't think anyone ever made an aftermarket set, but you can find them on eBay and use parts suppliers, that sort of thing. All right, that's all the questions for this episode. I hope you like what you saw here today. If you did, please click like, subscribe, click that little bell. Not only does it help us out a huge amount, it lets you get notified every time we post one of these incredible videos. If you do have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comments section below. We read all the comments. And don't forget to check out the GoldwingDocs forum, 91,000 members, people just like you, Goldwing owners, friendly people. And if you have a complex question that you think is probably too complex or involved for a YouTube video, don't hesitate. Post it on GoldwingDocs. We have tons of friendly people there just waiting to help you out. Thanks for watching. Drain back? No, that's not going to cause that. Yeah, I don't know.